Dark Souls in France. What's up, everybody? I'm Dexus, and welcome back to Game Time. Today we're taking a first look at the full release of Steel Rising, the new Souls-type RPG from Spiders? Damn, game company names are getting weird. The story of Steel Rising is an alternate ending of the French Revolution, where King Louis XVI, instead of simply ignoring the uprising of his country and just hoping it would go away, instead unleashed a horde of merciless killer steampunk nightmares upon the people of Paris to quash the dangerous rebels and their pesky signs of life. You play as Katniss Evermachine, a self-aware automaton in the service of Marge Simpson, who sends you on a mission to find her maybe dead lost son, and to hopefully take down the army of deadly killing machines single-handedly. You know, as you do. As the game starts up, you are given a choice of 4 different starting classes: heavy, medium, light, and wizard. These classes are not prohibitive, as you can level up any of the stats you want to change your character as you like, and you can eventually obtain all the starter weapons just by playing through the game. There are 6 different skills that you can place points into by spending souls. Anima? Whatever, it's robot life force that you siphon from the metal corpses of your enemies to increase your strength, like a demon or a really fucked up magnet. Those skills are power, durability, agility, vigor, elemental alchemy, and engineering. The 3 on the left are your affinities for each class of weapon, while the 3 on the right are the support skills that each synergize with the skill they're directly across from. For example, heavy class weapons scale their damage off of the power stat, and their main tactic is to set up fully charged heavy attacks, deal a lot of damage, and stagger opponents. To do this, the support skill durability assists by increasing your overall health and balance, making you more tanky and less prone to being staggered yourself. On the other side of the spectrum, alchemically infused weapons use up alchemical cores as ammunition to apply different debuffs in the form of fire, frost, or electricity, and they scale off of alchemy, while the related engineering stat will increase your elemental effect potency and give you a loot multiplier that will increase the number of alchemical cores you can loot from enemies. There is also a weapon upgrade system where you can level up your weapon's effectiveness and improve its affinity multipliers. The weapon selection is actually really awesome. Everything fits in really nicely to the style of French Revolution era steampunk meet Mad Max. You can swing around a big sledgehammer that also shoots bullets in every direction, or use a giant flaming wristwatch to counter-strike enemy attacks. I personally use a ball and chain that can sweep through multiple enemies, and for some reason has an even higher knockback stat than the big-ass javelin rifle. The armor sets and equipment, on the other hand, come out kind of weirdly. I'm 10 hours into the story now, and I still haven't found a hat with a stronger armor rating than the one I found in the first 20 minutes of the game. I did find one that looks way better though, but I mean, who wouldn't think this is the coolest looking outfit? I call it the Carbon San Diego. On top of having great stats and fitting the theme of the character, it also has the added benefit of completely hiding the main character's face in almost every cutscene. I mean, this looks cool, but this... Oh my god. Speaking of cutscenes, the storyline, while being kind of circuitous, is also easy to understand and decently intriguing, trying to put a stop to the rise of Le Skynet, while also trying to answer questions like, where did I come from? What is my purpose? Why can I see the memories of inanimate objects? What were all these pigs doing in the middle of the road? Why can't these guys sit right? Why do I, a hot female robot, have to spend all day talking to old white guys? It's very confusing. Luckily, the answer to all these questions is fight robots. The combat in Steel Rising really makes you feel like an 18th century clockwork robot fighting other 18th century clockwork robots. It's not very smooth or graceful, and enemies who move like slow, heavy cast iron husks can suddenly jolt forward out of basically nowhere. NANI? Aggressive combat is definitely the rewarded playstyle, as both the dodge mechanic and the occasional parry or shield skill a weapon can have aren't very good. However, they are supposed to be 18th century robots, so this lilting, jumpy motion actually kind of works for the setting. And the tricky mechanics can actually make it quite satisfying when you do perfectly parry or dodge an attack and counter with a critical strike or a knockback blow. Boss fights are also quite good, with bosses having a range of deadly and also very visually entertaining attacks. The difficulty is definitely a lot lower than you generally expect from Souls-type games. Even without the cheesable freeze mechanics and the grenade items, it's pretty easy to beat the bosses in only a couple attempts. When I saw that the game came with an assist mode that you could toggle to turn down the difficulty and customize the experience, I definitely thought that things were going to get crazy, but no. Gotta give props to the map design though. The whole after party on Shutter Island ambiance really comes across well, and the inclusion of a strong jump, air dash, and grapple mechanic lends the level design to include a lot more verticality and movement challenges than we usually see in this genre. Overall, I would say that Steel Rising is definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a new Souls-like game. I've gotten through a good portion of the story so far, and I'm really excited to see how it ends. If you have any knowledge about the French Revolution and the characters involved with that, then this is definitely an interesting turn of events, seeing what would happen in this alternate reality. If you don't know anything about the French Revolution, then yeah, fight robots. Thanks for watching through the end. Use up your thumbs and subscribe my sub. Alright, peace out.